aside from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think a falling angel just walked by. I think a falling angel just walked by. I think a falling angel just walked by. I think a tall angel just walked by. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight.
Hello.
Now there goes a sight from
That's different.
there goes
Why?
a
Why?
there goes a sight, there
I was
goes a
worried.
sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul.
Let's see if we can summon Laquindric. I told him if I got on, I would let him know. So I'm doing that as a courtesy. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Also, because he's in Dallas right now visiting his family, so I'm sure that, yeah, I'm sure he's gonna wish that he was, you know, in the chat with the boys, but hell yeah. Oh hell yeah, baby. Hey, dude. Yeah, I respect it. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A lot of it isn't that it's different. It's that it's just more in depth because I think the main thing they do in middle school and high school is, at least from my remembering, it's not that they lie about the things, it's just that they just gloss over the bad things so quickly that they're just, like, yeah, Andrew Jackson was pretty cool, and then he did trail chairs and killed a bunch of and then, he did this. Um, Whereas the college level there's actual, like, you know, discussion on the bad things. It's like I told you with the whole thing about oh god, why is my sorry, my fingers feel weird. Anyway, oh my god, stop. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted by things. The slavery debate of, like, people, which Civil War wasn't, it was states' rights. And it's like, you always hear the states' rights to slave, but then, again, whenever it wasn't until my college Texas history class where, the professor literally just read out of, like, the Declarations of Succession, where they literally just have, hard R's in it. And, after that, there was no one in that room that tried to pull the, well, actually, because, it's hard to come back from that. So it's one of those things that, they gloss over anything bad, or a lot of things, they don't tell you, especially the more modern ones.
Yeah.
Like
I
you
think,
said with Black Wall Street, where it's like you didn't hear shit about that.
Yeah, at all.
Because that's too recent. Because, well, if you paint it like it was so long ago that it's forgotten, it's much better.
Yeah, it's just like how they try to paint slavery as being so long ago, when when you look at the span of, quote, modern society, has not been that long ago. And then you start delving into the continual residual effects of that, and the ideology that doesn't just end just because the, quote, Emancipation Proclamation is now enacted. There were several states that didn't give a fuck. There were several states, as far as what media looked like at that time, there were still, but much like what you see today, like you'll hear a president like President Obama, like you'll hear a lot of things about, he's, for gay rights and all sort of shit. And then it's like 3 or 4 years before it even becomes a law. And then it's even longer than that before states actually start taking the shit seriously. And it's even longer than that then, there starts being court cases of non-compliance. So it becomes an issue where it's like, it's one thing to have a mandate and say something about something. It's a completely different thing to enact it. And then it's a whole nother thing to even get states on board with it to even, accept it as law. So, and it's that. And then it also, like, what I was kind of thinking of too is, like, even within the public school system, I feel like if you go to different schools, you get a different narrative too, depending on what teacher is teaching it or what professor, and what they believe to be important as well. So, like, there could be, professors that are just like, oh yeah, they dedicated a whole 2 weeks about talking about, Black Wall Street and stuff like that. But that's obviously going to be one in, every more than probably 1,000 public schools that actually read and learn about that. And then also, I think that there's this pity for, they're just too young to know the truth. They're also too young for you to just fucking lie. Like,
yeah, it's you gotta get to a point where you gotta be kind of, show them the ugly side.
Yeah, and not even the ugly side, just show them that this is what actually happened. Like, because I think too often than not, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh well, no, if they learn about this and learn that this is the history of America and that the history of my great 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 grandfather, or in some instances great great, and doesn't even go back, that much further, then they'll project that onto me. And it's like, well, first of all, no, and anyone that does that is incorrect and falsely accusing and being accusatory and thinking that ideas can just survive and continue on. But I think at the same time, there is an onus to the newer generation to prove that they have changed, especially when you're the majority. So, it becomes a thing of, it's like, how can I begin to want to feel like people are trying to change when there's so many educational pieces that are thrown out and taken out, or it's misconstrued, and it becomes true. Like, you read the stories of the victor, not the people that lost. So it's like, if you were to go to Japan after they've tried to become a semblance of a society after being bombed twice, and ask them how things went and how it got that bad or whatever, you would probably get a completely different story. And that's even on one where a lot of people today were just like, okay, bruh, maybe that's a little bit much. Maybe that was a little bit too much. And then there's still people that are just like, no, that was what they deserved. They deserved to have it. If we could do it over again, we'd do it 2 times as big and, try to wipe out every single person possible. So, and that's the thing about, education as a whole and growing up in different demographics, or even within the same society, but getting completely different views, is that, a lot of people want to say, well, in one realm, you're the product of your environment, but in another realm, you should be able to overcome your environment and your social norms and be autonomous. And it's like, you're saying the same thing, just in different words. Like, you're saying that while you're a product of your environment and bad things that you feel like you don't want to control or want to continue to think those bad things, you're saying that you have no control over that. But then in another realm, you're saying, because maybe that idealism is now being reversed engineered on you and it's something that's negative, now you want to refract it and say, well, no, just because you're in that environment, you should be able to morally overcome whatever social circumstances you're put into. So that's a contradiction in and of itself. So, and then just the thing, where I've never been in a class that has never at one point in time said, I'm sorry, we're behind on information. Never, ever. Like, ever. I've never been, even going through college, like, it seems like there's never enough time to cover all the material. There's never enough time to thoroughly vet even the material that you're getting. And a lot of it is left to interpretation of the professor or teacher as to what is important or not. And so when you have these standardized tests, nationwide standardized tests, and it's like, how can you even begin to make one when you know that your school systems aren't even standardized? Like, that not every person is even being shown the same information, let alone the information that they are being shown. They're probably not going into as great a detail. They probably don't have as much resources. They probably don't have, all these things that they need to cultivate a proper education. So it's a multifaceted issue. And then you go, oh God, you go into the unfortunate people that are homeschooled. That creates its own situations outside of just getting an education, just building upon whatever cult nature or Amish nature that they want to cultivate, and now you're telling them literally everything that they want to know, or everything that you don't want them to know. You're guaranteed that they won't know about it.
Yeah, no, like what you were saying with the homeschool and having shitty backwards belief, and like it's shitty because you can't. Sorry, NPC scared me. You can't even like blame the kid, because it's like literally like who do you interact with? Like you literally know like what your parents teach you, and probably in most cases, if you're going to church, whatever church is teaching you.
Yeah.
But like in sorry, I'm trying to be stealthy in monologue. No, Elise was telling me about how like someone she went to school with was like homeschooled until they were like 16 or some shit.
Yeah.
Way too late.
Yeah, at that point they're developed at that point.
Well, they apparently dropped the whole the classic racist rhetoric of, well, black people's brains are just, different than ours. And everyone's
It's like, I think what you mean to say is that our DNA is different because I have a gene that expresses, certain descent, whereas yours doesn't. But, from a physiological and, anatomical standpoint, you're wrong. But you're good to point out differences, but I could probably point out those same differences within your own race of situations where you would argue that individual is far less intelligent than any black person of the same stature.
And the thing that I like about this is because this is the same type of person that doesn't believe in, evolution. It's all intelligent design, but it's just black people evolved different. It's like, well, which is it? Is it real, or is it just a spook?
Yeah, and then it's like, how far are you willing to take that white people didn't evolve different individually within individual circumstances, environments? Because it's like either you believe in evolution and diversification based on circumstance, environment, and survival of the fittest, generally, or you just believe that literally God was like, oh, if you're made of sin, you're shielded from evil by this washing of evil came over, and all the black people were on their hands and feet, which still just doesn't make sense as to what kind of position that is. Like, I'm not that flexible to have both my feet flat on the ground and my hands flat on the ground simultaneously. And then there's many people that have short wingspans and everything in between that could cause it to not be that case. But specifically, all of us are that way because of that, and you're white by just random selection and purity of chance. Yeah. So, and then just the idea that, this idea of, I'm the, and it, from an unintellectual standpoint, it makes perfect sense, because it's like, well, it actually doesn't, now that I actually kind of think about it out loud. But it's like, if you play the statistics and you look at how things have come to be, it's like, depending on what you believe about the origin of man, whether it's, Africa, Pangea, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's like, just really think about the odds of you being born into the family that you're in, the odds of you being the color that you are, the gender that you are, the socioeconomic status you are, and then the timing to which you were born in.
What the fuck?
And so it's like, when you take all those things into consideration, it becomes a massive thing that it's like, you're really taking ownership of what we still can only begin to believe is random fucking chance.
Yeah.
But you act like you're just this pioneer of why you got where you were and why you look the way that you do. And it's like, there's little things that we can control on a day-to-day basis. Like, I control what I look like as long as I want to grow my hair out. And even to that extent, it's like, my hair will only grow as long as the DNA in my body says it wants it to fucking do that.
Yeah.
Just like height. Just like, I can't, there's nothing that I can do to wish and will myself to 6 feet. No matter what I fucking do. Like,
don't remind me.
Like, hey, I'm there with you. Like what it is what it is. And, there's this facade of, oh, I chose this because, I willed it. And there's not this determinism mechanism that focuses on everything. And then it muddies the waters even more when these people call themselves religious. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck do you really believe in? Because it's like, oh, you willed it and you did it, no matter what. But you believe in a God that ultimately has to mean that things are already as planned as they're going to be, and you had no fucking say in it whatsoever. And that specifically the egotistical nature of humans is to believe that what they believe to be true is true because they decided to make it true for themselves. That your God literally he killed himself he killed himself for himself to appease himself to save humanity. Like, what? Like, couldn't you just skipped all of that rhetorical bullshit and just, I don't know, didn't create sin? Didn't damn humans? Didn't make childbirth excruciatingly painful, didn't give women, periods, didn't make me getting hit in the balls be the worst pain I could probably, sustain over the course of a short period of time. Like, there's all these other questions that I'm just like, why is that not what you think about? Like, how do you just get fantasized into all the other propaganda and stuff that comes with it? And it's like, well, it's easy because you don't think past the first layer because you're immediately told not to think past the first layer.
Yeah.
And then those people were told not to believe, from the first layer. And no one actually has a truly fully understanding of what's really going on until you're already indoctrinated in it. And then that's when you're like, well, I guess since I'm a part of the pulpit, or I want to be a reverend, or I want to do these things, I probably should read the entire book. Just in case somebody calls me out on some shit. And even then, I feel like those people haven't even read through it all.
Don't actually read that shit.
So it's like, because, my great-grandmother, or no, my great-aunt would always be like, I'm going to Bible study. I'm like, you're studying a book that you've been studying for like 20 plus years? Like, what could have possibly changed, or what new interpretation could you be getting from it? And if you're getting a new interpretation, one of those interpretations had to have been wrong. So what are you studying? Like, I get, Buddhist meditation and stuff like that, because that's an ongoing thing for yourself to reevaluate yourself as a changing being in the world, because we're ever changing. You have thoughts that some people can't even explain why they have them. There's certain things that happen in a person's lifetime that makes them have to reflect on the decisions that they decided to make. So it makes sense that meditation is an ongoing, lifelong thing. But what does not make sense to me is that you're literally reading the same book over and over and over again and saying that you're getting something new from it just because the society around the book has changed. Because we all understand books as being finite, literal print of word that once you start saying that one book said something over another, one of them has to be wrong. They can't both be simultaneously right. Like, there's a reason why in science, when we find something to be wrong or go against the newfound evidence, we're supposed to correct those books. But unfortunately, we're left with, books that are 20 years old, and Copernicus is still fighting to make sure that the world isn't flat. Like, and then you have to try to, argue against that point of the schools that didn't get those books. And then you learn and find out that, government GDP spending is, a horrible percentage of, what the government could budget out and what they could do with just a fraction of how much they put towards military. Then you look at how much other countries put into military, and then you like, wow, that's a horrible balancing of the checkbook. And then you learn about the CIA and what that truly means. And it just becomes this whole thing where it's like, it becomes this mountain of where the fuck do you start to unfuck anything? Like, and then it becomes can you? Because it's like the blessing and the curse of history is that history is only as good as accurate as the people wanted it to be when they reported it. Just like news. It's like news is only as credible as it does not get either lost in interpretation or not reported or reported in a specific way, aka Fox News. And so you automatically get a skew baked right in that you either are privy of and you know that is there, and the only reason why you go to that platform is because you know that you'll get it served that way, or you have people that have completely no idea what's really going on watching these stations and taking it literally for word that media, is honest, just, and tells the full truth. So, and it's like, it becomes a thing where it's like, yeah, we've seen these other countries that America has meddled in as far as destabilizing their fucking countries and literally, keeping them under our constant surveillance, since their rise back up to some semblance of a civilization. But it's like, we've never, nor do I think history books would have in there, a solution to beating capitalism. Because that'd be going against the very establishment of capitalism. Like, why would you write a playbook to defeat you? Like, if you're in the Super Bowl and you've been winning championships because you know the game is rigged from the jump, why would you write a playbook that you would then publish to other people on how to beat you?
Yeah.
Doesn't make fucking sense. So on that front, it's like, yes, I understand when people are like, learn your history because you don't want to repeat the shit. But it's like, when does history itself become a non-credible source? because not everybody's going to tell everything how it is. And then it could just be a thing of is that you have honest people that really want to tell the truth, but then there's that problem of human error, forgetfulness, embellishment that is unintentional. So it's just a lot of shit. Like there's a lot of things, and then you have, little fuckers that I forgot what the guy's name was, but he recently came out saying, after 20 years of being director of 3 of the largest insurance companies in the world, not even in the United States, but in the world, he now feels remorse for the bullshit that he's caused and the systematic fuckery that has became from his literal pushing of policy, his literal pushing of misinformation and destructive information and criticisms. And it's like, bruh, it took you 20 years. Like to me, it became he's gonna make sure that his family, his grandchildren, his children's grandchildren, all sorts of shit are set, and then he's gonna whistleblow.
Keep a bookmark on this because your boy has to go use the minge real quick.
Right. Waiting for the person I was just chatting with to return from a PP break. Talking about some things I've come across or came to a realization of or hadn't been enlightened about. Oh, okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I went downstairs and made some tea too. Where was it? Okay. But insurance man, dumbass, I believe was where we left her.
Oh wow, LQ responded to you.
Oh. What are you saying?
What's up? I hear a sound of victory. A sound of abundance. I hear a sound of victory.
The weird one.
It's hilarious how on this video they're like, the AP has called the presidential race for Joe Biden. See more on Google. So like they know that like people are coming onto something that's like titled like this, specifically because they know that individuals are just not gonna believe it.
Yeah.
Hello,
My
hey,
team
Doc
couldn't have
Man,
lost.
okay? No man, it's very hard for me to read that. Looks like a C, but but hello.
Ding.
Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to
What is
us
it?
supports our daily digital.
Oh, I just made a noise.
Oh. Actually, I have no idea. I just thought it was funny watching that in particular, but I think
What
in
what
a
are
minute,
you doing
depending
right
on
now?
what everybody else is doing. Probably gonna be switching over to Dark Souls. If you're down, we can boot up some DS3.
Let me wrap up. Oh. Let me wrap up Dishonored 2 real quick and hell yeah, baby. Get fucked, little bitch. I really should be using.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah, I don't know if that bookmark even works. I haven't tried it in a while.
I want to move you.
No, I just had it in the just chatting because I was actually talking with the other person that you're in the Discord about some things that I've been thinking about and some weird things of a political nature, and so I had it in just chatting. We were talking for I would say about 30, 45 minutes, and didn't want to be disingenuous and say, "Oh, we're playing at such and such game," and that not be true. So. But
okay, let me get this
let me do this.
try to get this set of runes and then I will join in with you afterward. How do I get in here?
That's a great question.
Oh.
Should probably figure that out.
Window is locked from inside.
Where I'm from generally, or where I'm from specifically? Because where I'm from generally is the U.S. Where I'm at specifically is in Texas. So, generally, geographically, U.S., specifically
No.
Texas.
No. Oh fuck! Oh my god!
I look like someone from Texas. I don't know if that is a compliment or something that's bad. I don't know. Because Texas has different
Can I
rep.
open
It
these,
has
or-
different kind of
okay.
rep all over, not
I
only just
cannot.
around the world, but in the United States itself. It's Texas has. I'd say it's to some it's a good, to some it's a bad. Some have mixed emotions, some have no emotions about it. So
Lewdness?
okay, well, it's a good thing. Okay,
No.
where are you from generally, if you don't mind me asking? Oh no, not that. Lithuania. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, it's I'd say that's different from the U.S. in a lot of different ways. Not only just from language, but to probably culture and all other kinds of things that are just completely different. Like for instance, we are literally. I don't know if you've been watching any kind of media on the. I have a general geographic thing in my mind, which I think I know, but mine's more so like I'm really big into this game is extremely
Get
loud.
good and drunk after this.
Hold up, this game's really loud. Well, I guess I don't have to be able to hear you, but
Where did you come from?
can I not accept this? Question mark?
Fuck off.
Oh, I have to scroll.
Press any key.
But I know Lithuania as far as basketball. I'm a big basketball fan, especially when it comes to like the Olympics and stuff like that. And I'm always interested in the Euro League and what that kind of has going on and stuff like that. But given the poor United States education that I have as far as geography is concerned, I can't with any huge amount of is it religion basically? Yeah, I can't reliably say like and pinpoint where it is, but I've heard of it, of Lithuania. I know that my goodness, can I not get into the settings of this game to turn down the disorienting how loud this game is. Oh my goodness!
Beedoo.
Most people don't know that it exists, and that's crazy. Like it's crazy that there are parts of the world that a lot of people aren't
Come on.
aware of, just because they're kind of in their own little bubble. So it's actually kind of interesting that you found,
Not
of all streams, you
good.
found my stream out of the huge pool. So I kind of look at it like that. Like, unfortunately, there are some countries that are, especially from a U.S. perspective, are seen as these third world countries and less
Fuck is
developed
this
countries and
card
stuff like
doing?
that on a larger scale kind of get washed underneath, the foliage of everyone else, just because there's not like big things that may be happening that are on this big national scale. But yeah, Lithuania, yeah. Because again, because I'm a big basketball fan, that's what really has gotten me into learning about the different countries around the world and wanting to travel to a lot of those countries too. But as everyone is dealing with right now, the whole COVID situation kind of makes it basically impossible to do so, which is
Oh, this
unfortunate.
bitch
but,
gonna be hot still.
Oh. It's only fair. You guys don't need to worry about foreign politics a lot, which is interesting that you say that, because I'd say that from what I'm learning, which again, I'm constantly trying to learn more about America and what we do from a foreign policy standpoint, is that it's actually very important that a world leader that we are seen as in the world actually does know about what's going on around the world. And not just the people that are just right beside us, like Mexico, South America, Canada, France, and Europe nations, and North and South Korea, and kind of like the big ticket areas. I think it's important that we also know about the little guys, so to speak, the little Euro countries that are out there, because I believe that, from what I'm learning, unfortunately, there's been a lot of taking advantage of countries that don't have as much, and so it makes it harder for those countries to get out of those being third world, labeled, because of some foreign politics that may not, support that type of idealism that a place like Lithuania, has to offer. And I've just learned over the course of literally weeks as we've been going through our president election and stuff like that, which I don't know if you've been privy of that, but there's a lot of things I've been learning about the things that we've done and the countries that we exploit in certain kinds of ways in order to keep our industries going. So, government acknowledges the fact that we are not really known in the world. Yeah, I think so too. But I think that inherently lots of political places of power that have certain, agenda that they're trying to push, make it very, very difficult to get a basic understanding of what's going on. And then a lot of people have other things that they really have to focus on, like working and eating, keeping food on the table, childcare, and all those other things, that it makes it very tough to then stack on top of that. Oh, this government body is implementing this policy. This government body is implementing this policy. This, a lot of words being thrown around like libertarian and all these other things, make it very, very difficult to be involved. And I think that that's by the nature of it, unfortunately, is to keep the general populace uninformed, to where the people that do know kind of what's going on, do know how to play the system, do know how to do things, they hold all the power. Because I truly believe that knowledge is power to a certain extent. And even, it's not even sometimes about the vast amount to which it's knowing the right things at the right time in the right environment and taking advantage of those things. Because it's like somebody like, I don't know if you've learned of Hitler, like, doesn't take a genius to do what he did, but it took specific intellect and specific, persuasion and stuff like that, and propaganda being pushed on the people that don't really know what's going on or didn't know what his intentions were going to be. And then you have a Hitler, just like with us, like our president currently of the United States, and versus our president-elect. Our president right now, Donald Trump, in my opinion and the opinion of a lot of people that are like-minded as me, is his intelligence is brought to question a lot, like more than any president's should be. And then that lack of realizing that as a president, you don't know everything. You're not expected to know everything. But at the very least, you should have knowledge of people that do know how to do these things, like proper COVID-19 education and how to prevent it and stuff like that. And then they just don't do that. They think that they know everything. They think they know more than the scientists. They think they know more than, hell, I even say general public, and literally tell people to drink bleach and eat. It's basically like the whole eating Tide Pod thing all over again. So I do too. That's exactly what I'm thinking. A lot more people should learn about the people who actually vote. Yeah, Yeah, and I won't lie. The first time that I was able to vote, I chose not to. But I chose not to because I didn't know who stood for what. And even if I did know, they use such political jargon that it takes, months and months and months of study to even begin to understand how they're talking. And that's by design too. It's like they're speaking a completely different language. And then you start learning that certain media outlets and certain people want to have a certain stronghold on certain amounts of information and how they portray that information. And you end up with somebody saying something that you truly believe in, but they have a skewed view of it, so they see it as something that's bad. Like I'm pretty sure that you're aware of, like, if you're politically aware of any kind of capacity of, capitalism versus socialism versus communism versus fascism. Like those are all words that get thrown around in a lot of different economical situations, socioeconomical situations, but the person that's throwing it around may not actually even know what it means, which I think is crazy. Like, it's completely crazy. What's up?
Oh, wow.
Dark Souls is blowing my ears out when I opened it up.
It will definitely do that.
Yeah. And then it was like I was trying to, the terms and conditions that could basically, force me back into slavery and that no one ever reads. I was like clicking it. I was like, why is it not going away? Why is it not going away? I was like, oh, it actually makes you have to act like you're reading it and scroll through.
Yep.
So.
Mm-hmm. Pretty impressive, really.
I think I can go on max settings on this game. And I wish I could say the same, and it really frustrates me as well.
Who are you talking to, bitch?
It really frustrates me as well to settings and change. Oh, I can't go full screen. It really disheartens me too that like there's literally I went to the same school as some people that are these anti-masker, not even anti-mask, but not even believing that COVID is a real thing. Like thinking that it's 100% political, that it doesn't really exist. My older brother actually contracted it and had very, strong adverse reactions to it. So much so that there was a day where he thought it was the end. He thought he was going to die. I even had people in my family not believing that it's still, true and stuff like that. So, and these people went to the same school as me, got similar education as me. But I think, like, you hit it on the head, like, objective thinking. Like, it's just, think about it. Like, if it isn't real, why would you still want to subject yourselves to the mass people that are saying that it's real? And who are you as an authority to say that because you don't believe something to be true, that it's not true in the world? That's not how the world works. Like, if I just want to say...
Does that actually work?
Being poor and hungry doesn't exist, therefore hunger and being poor can't exist. We all understand that that's not how things work. Nope. Or just because I don't experience it and I don't know that it exists doesn't immediately mean that that's true and not true for all people. So it's that open-mindedness, that's that objective thinking, and not thinking that subjective thinking is the correct way to go. Because like subjective thinking can only get you so far, but you have to take it into the realm of objective thinking, where now you're not saying, I think this because I think that this is the way that I should react to this or think about this or do these things, but it's actually a way that the world works based on evidence, science, repeating of those scientific, evidence and findings, and then making a general consensus on what the state of the world actually is. And just there's just been several balls dropped,
5 fucking
for lack of a better phrase, when it comes to this. And it's like we're still dealing with the ramifications. Like our numbers are skyrocketing around where I am. The numbers are not getting better. Places have reopened very prematurely, and there's not being any relief from the government as far as paying people to incentivize them to stay home. And all the other things that could possibly happen. It's like our president and commanders and powers that be just think, oh, it's fine. Like pull yourself up by your bootstraps and you'll be okay. And it's like, bro, like it's crazy. that's disheartening. That's truly
What?
truly disheartening. And that's the thing too, like, you know, that the power to be swayed one way, like, unfortunately for a lot of people, can equally become the power to be persuaded in the opposite direction, which is unfortunate because you have those people that jump on one side and jump on the other, jump on one side, jump on the other.
Pretty got a card around
And
here.
And it's disheartening that there's no way that they don't see what is going on around the world. Because that was my thing. My biggest thing is that people are so egotistical and self-centered in their own world that they literally thought that the moment that a new president was elected in the United States, COVID would no longer be a thing. Like, and it's one thing to see, you know, the people that we want to make fun of and call batshit crazy and all those other things, you know, online is one thing. But when I literally have a friend who is a teacher, you know, and a big impressionist on little kids, spew the same rhetoric that, you know, once the election's over and, you know, it's all settled and said and done, that COVID-19 is going to go away. And it's like, COVID is still here and live and well. And it is just wreaked havoc and will continue to wreak havoc. I was like, because the virus doesn't care. Like, don't care about the presidential election. I was like, what about other countries? Like your country, or like Canada, or Mexico, or, you know, Cuba, or Australia, all these other places just act like they just don't exist. Like
for Dark Souls,
education, some stuff.
what you gonna go like a big dick strength build?
You're asking a person that's never played a Dark Souls game ever. So you're speaking French. I'm still trying to figure out how to. I probably should go controller, right?
Yes.
Okay. Which is what I had assumed. So that's what I'm gonna do now. But the reason why I've been muted, I'm having actually a pretty good conversation with someone that popped into my chat. So.
Oh.
That's from Lithuania.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Shit.
He's because at first when he came in, like, he was asking where I was from generally, and I was like, oh, you know, I'm from the United States, and I was like, from Texas, and he was like, oh, you look like someone that's from Texas. And I was like, I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing.
What does that mean?
Yeah. And so I was like, oh, okay. And then he said he's from Lithuania, and I was like, oh, I know, you know, generally where that is because I watch the basketball Olympics. And I was like, I know that's a big thing. And he was like, yeah, but basketball is basically a religion over there. And then, you know, he's talking about how, you know, in the big scheme of things, like the establishment there isn't landlock sticks don't work. The balls. How the like the world at large, it makes sense why you don't know that they exist. And I'm like, well, you know, it's unfortunate that is a thing, but
yeah,
I was like, but no, I know other countries exist. I'm aware that it's not just the United States and not just Texas.
USA.
He said, from memes I saw, Texans are like the most buff guys in USA, right? And Californians are the femboys. So it's interesting that you say that because, like, just like I'm pretty sure you're aware where you are from, that there's many, you know, sizes and stuff like that. But the mantra in Texas is everything's bigger in Texas, which I would say is not a lie. If you look at it, you know, from a holistic thing, it's like we have a lot of land, our state is big, our people are big as far as just being large and fat. We drive big trucks and have big egos and stuff like that. And California is just kind of like, California is that thing that the United States constantly memes about. California and Florida is the, like, well, let's just let them just drift off into the water. Like, if they just were to just somehow geographically unattach and become their own country, we wouldn't really care.
For differing reasons, I feel, but yes.
Yeah. Because I feel like from my political standpoint, the reason why I kind of am like, oh, you know, California isn't that bad is because California is mostly more, you know, left and progressive
Mhm.
and blue.
Florida's just inbreeding
Yeah,
for
Florida is
too
just-
long.
As you said, just looked it up. Lithuania is about 10 times smaller than Texas. Holy shit.
Yep, that evens out, you know.
Which is interesting because it's like I don't know if you knew this, but Texas at one time tried to be its own country. It was the Republic of Texas. It was its own country for what? Like a
Sucked.
year? Or no, it was longer than a year. I don't remember.
It was too long, is
yeah.
what it was.
But it was the worst time in Texas history was when it was its own republic. It realized that it did not want to have those responsibilities and quickly was like, hey, union, we messed up.
Please save me. Save me, Tom Cruise.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory
Yeah,
lands
Texas has an
of the
interesting
Lords of
history just
Cinder
because of how long
converge.
Texas was, has been a thing from when it was stolen from indigenous
venturing
Mexicans
north?
and stuff like that, and then Indians later down the road, or Indians first.
The pilgrims
Then
discover the
Mexicans,
truth
and then
of the old words.
That is where the Lithuanian education falls. I wouldn't say that it's where it falls. It's just there's so much, like just like with the education in the
And
United
the
States,
laws
like
go
there's just
without throne.
there's so much that go into it that it's hard to touch on every topic and then not talk about the topics of your country. So I wouldn't say that it failed. It's not as important. Like I would argue that just knowing about the United States as a whole from a nation standpoint is a lot better than knowing that
When the link of fire is
extremely
threatened,
loud.
Oh, wow.
the bell tolls.
This game is just getting louder by the second. Holy Jesus.
It does that. It does that. You gotta. It's another one of those where as soon as you load in that main menu, they crank it.
Yeah, like it just like and the thing is, it got progressively louder. Like as I was talking and it was going through his little dialogue, it just got louder and louder and louder. And so
Mhm.
now I'm trying to help. I don't know if you can help. Could you not have COVID in this voice chat, please?
It's not COVID.
We need you to get that situated. Can I not? Okay, well, I guess I'm creating a character now because I fudged it up. But yeah, I was trying to turn it down. It was extremely loud. In 15th century, Lithuania was the biggest and one of the most progressive countries in Europe. Oh. Would you say that it's still like that, or would you say that it's actually gone the opposite direction? Okay. So, name. We're gonna name this Chud.
God.
Entry incomplete. I'm trying to do the thing. Oh, I guess I have to type it since I have a keyboard. Yep, that's what it was.
What's the
Kabor.
plan?
I think we're still a great country, but it's a pretty subjective opinion. We're definitely probably better than the
What's the
United States as a
plan?
whole. Then I'm also learning that a lot of countries
Talking about.
there's a lot of different things that other countries can do due to their autonomy. Like a lot of people want to say that the sacrifices of being a very diverse and large country like the United States is that it inherently comes with all these problems of crime, poverty, greed, and all this other things because you're dealing with a melting pot of different people. But it's like, no, if basic needs are met and basic necessities are a guarantee and a right and not, privilege based, there would be no need for stealing. Because it's like, why would you steal? And the people that just steal for the thrill of it, obviously now you need to reevaluate why it is that they're stealing in the first place. And those are truly evil people. But then looking at it from a rehabilitation standpoint and not from a punish for the rest of their lives or make it hard for them to ingratiate into society. But yeah, like it becomes a big thing that I'm actually learning with becoming more politically aware about capitalism and what that means and what literally capitalism means from a fundamental element of what has to happen for it to be.
It was
thing.
pretty All right, nothing fancy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I got a free turkey from my work, and at
Mm.
first I didn't know what I was gonna do with it because my one roommate that cooks already had plans, but they got canceled, so you know it all worked out perfectly.
Mm, sounds
Let's
like a
see.
good Thanksgiving.
What should I name my character? Sir.
Name him Cletus.
Oh, please no.
Oh, nope. Already got a
Dude.
name.
Is it Bubba?
No.
Aw.
I don't want to spell his last name wrong and be blasphemed against. So let me look it up. I'd be uncultured if I did this wrong. Okay. All right.
They say it's an actual person,
I got
first and last name.
I got it. Yeah. I got it. There we go. Well, no, it can't be that because I only play female characters, so I have to make it a. What was Hoppo's last name? Did she have a last name? Or am I crazy? From The Color Purple? Who's Harpo?
Who's Harpo?
Do they have a last name? I feel like.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
I mean, I guess if we really think about it logically, probably not. But
Yeah. Logically.
Harpo from Color Purple.
I'm sick. Not Harpo from Color Purple.
Johnson. Harpo Johnson.
I was hoping you were gonna name her Harpo from Color Purple.
No, that would be.
I can't fit all that.
That would be Seely. You would name her Seely if it was a woman. Oh shit. Sorry. Excuse me.
Okay, I guess I can only go on a first name basis.
Harpo.
Yeah, Johnson is a very basic last name. Gender. So it's like it allows me to do some things with my controller, but then other things is like, nope, use your mouse. Like what?
Gotta be
Yeah.
difficult.
Okay, it's got to be a female. Age. Let's make her matured. Class. Okay. Does the class matter? Like, am I like restricted by this for the rest of eternity?
No, that's just it. Basically matters to determine your starting equipment and stats.
Okay. And I would imagine that. Let's see. Level, vigor. Okay, so. Oh, you're getting lost in the sauce, I hear.
The God's green grass right there.
Hell yeah!
That jazz cabbage.
Jazz cabbage.
Let's see.
I like it.
Vitality, endurance. What are okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. Class. Knight, mercenary. Okay, so the knight has pretty beefy stats. Would be the deprived. Cleric. Dexterity, strength. Pyromancer. Sorcerer.
Be save and all.
Assassin. A theft.
Save game.
You'll be an assassin.
That's what I played my whenever I played that game.
Okay.
Oh, let me pop up TS4 window.
Easier to just, you know, Xbox
Got it.
controller, just plug that bitch in.
Yeah, but everyone already had a billion PS4 controllers that they just let me use instead of me going out and buying an Xbox controller. So, yeah.
What's your TikTok?
What's my TikTok?
Yeah.
Let me see. I think I have my.
I don't like what that screen. Okay, no, we're good. Jesus Christ.
TWVNTY underscore.
Oh.
Osprey's got three. Got 3 views and 1 like. Bet I'll take it. Especially considering I didn't really do anything for it.
I'll start a new game instead of trying to help you with my level 104 character. Oh my god. Shut up. Alright. Class 1 was like Dex, and so I'll do like a faith thing or something.
Okay. So why does my analogs not work? Whatever.
Ooh, I can do Pyro.
Alright, so life ring.
Clear.
Ring set with a small red jewel raises maximum. Divine blessing, warm blessing, holy water fully restores and cures ailments.
Sorry, Dex.
Disarming the soul of one who slept beside you, used to acquire many souls.
Well, guys, I came in to pop in and pop on out. We
Oh.
all have a great night. And
Hey,
a great stream.
you do the same.
I will.
Hell yeah.
Y'all have a great night. I'll talk to y'all later.
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 Oh god. The Great Swamp Outcast.
Yeah, no, some of those presets they're buttes, man. What oh god, I shouldn't have done that. Game does not like when you alt tab.
Oh no.
Or what is how the heck does it work in Dark Souls 3? Is this a int sorcery?
We ripped. Body hair? Standard, I guess.
Bottom.
Okay, Docman, okay, is what that says. Okay. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Oh, Make her literal obsidian black.
Yeah. Go do pyromancer.
No, I'll roll that. Face details.
You know I gotta go the Erythilian one because they're the same skin tone as me. Mm-hmm. Face detail. That some bitch.
But all right.
We'll try this.
I feel like she's gonna be wearing armor like a lot of the time anyway, so I don't know why this doesn't matter.
Yes.
Yeah, so I feel like all these cosmetics and other shit just doesn't matter.
What else is this bad boy start with? What is this ring? Boost pyromancies.
How the fuck do I pause the game?
Oh, you think there's a pause button?
So
That was your first
how the
mistake.
fuck would I adjust the fucking?
You can adjust shit, but you just hope there's no enemies near
That's
you.
what I'm saying. Like, how the fuck would I even do that?
I mean, you just
I'm-
hit start and go to system.
Well, I'm pressing that. I'm hitting both the equivalent buttons on the Xbox controller, and that's not oh, okay, there we go. System. Motion blur? No, thank you. Okay, I'm in the beach. Okay, that's how you. Okay, so all the trigger buttons are read massage or control camera. Well, thank you. Just like in most games. RB, regular attack. E. RT, strong attack. Yeet. Target lock. Okay. Now I'm gonna beat his ass. Get one shot, bitch. We out here. B to backstep. L plus B to roll. Hit him with the and the and the Okay. Oh, that's not how you do that. Is there a way for me to change the key mapping? I doubt it, but don't want the controller vibrating.
Oh. I did test that. I mean, can test that.
Give me your soul, bitch. So sprint. Oh, you missed me, bitch. Yeet. I fucked up, Aaron. Oh, you wanted me to block there. Oh well, I fucked him up.
Ow.
Two-hand right weapon. LT while two-handing use right hand weapon skills. Okay. To use the item. Okay.
Oh. Got corner fucked. Didn't I? Nope. Got it. Nope.
Bonfire. It's lit. Get fucked up, boy. Miss me, bitch. You done fucked up. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh god, they are beating my ass. Okay. First death.
It all happened fast.
Alright. So, they were in fact about that life.
Get fucked, little Titanite bitch.
Get my souls back. Bitch. Fuck. Fuck. I keep trying to use actual buttons to swing because it only makes sense that buttons are used for swinging instead of fucking bumpers and controllers. Shits. This is fucking me up. Because I think when I think of shooting games, I think of the triggers and stuff.
I mean, I played so many of these games that it's just second nature at this point, so. But I get where you're coming from.
bitch. Okay, bitch. Okay. Shit. Shit. Is there a parry? Hit me, bitch. See if there's a parry mechanic.
There be.
Fuck! I
RE.
keep goddamn. And now I'm dead. Game sucks. I'm only back. I'm running out of my whiskey drinks
Oh, you got your whiskey drinks going?
from a flask.
Oh. That's why I need to invest in the bigger hit flask. And see, Shamar, if you really wanted to hate yourself before you learned the game, you could jump right into Drunk Souls.
Fuck me. Gotta stop clicking other buttons outside of. Okay. Missed it, bitch. Oh my fucking god. Okay. This guy looks
Drop
like he's
back.
a badass. Allow. Okay. Remove sword. Okay.
Pardon me.
You gotta wake up now, bitch. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Rise and shine, motherfucker! We out here. We don't give a fuck that we're low level. We out here, bitch. Fuck, I pushed the wrong button again. It's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah.
I can't see. Camera, please. Oh, he grabbed my shit.
Oh, you got into that part. I see.
Yeah.
The hardest Souls boss of all is the camera, and that is always true.
Okay.
Ow.
I'm dead. Ouch. We go again. Oh. All the way back here. Which makes sense, I mean, because that was the last bonfire, but I guess the best practice is fucking repetition. The best way to stop getting your ass kicked is just to stop getting your ass kicked. Yeah, I've already gotten very proficient at beating their dumb asses. Okay, bitch.
Give me that fucking coiled sword, bitch.
Guess you don't have stamina restriction, you fucking asshole.
Udex Gundir.
What's down here? It's a big chest. How do I get up there? Give me. There's a soul there. Jump. Do I have to fall down to get that? What the fuck?
Where are you?
So I'm on top of this thing. Well,
Are you talking about the one that's like on the coffin?
yeah.
Yeah, that one you got to angle right. It can be kind of jank. I don't remember there being a chest in the starting area.
It's like this giant coffin looking thing.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Hit me! Or do I like... Oh, I think I probably have to like roll off of this hill thing onto it. But since I already dropped down, there's kind of no going back. Haha, bitch. Ah, surprise, motherfucker! I'm your daddy, bitch. Oh, you yeeted your shit. Getting them fucked up. You... Oh, that's why he did that. It's to warn me, hey, motherfucker, there's somebody behind you. Those little blood stains.
Yeah.
Because I heard those blood stains can be both helpful and irrelevant as fuck. Okay.
This is true.
Now, do I roll off onto the thing? No, I don't. Son of a bitch. That didn't work. Drink one of my whiskey glasses. Come in here and get my ass kicked. I could have swore in the settings there was like a toggle auto lock. Set up auto lock on to new target when former target dies.
I will give you a piece of advice now. The sooner you can learn to fight enemies like with the camera unlocked, the better, because that'll help out a lot.
Well, it seemed like even with it on, it wasn't doing shit.
No, it definitely does some
I'm
shit.
turning it off to see if that makes any difference. Because before I still was having to do the thing. Hello, bitch. Come to suck today's dick.
Dick of the day.
No, fuck! God damn it. I thought I was picking up my own souls. Okay, it's A, not X. Alright. Play Remnant, you're no match for me, bitch. Okay. Fuck. Me. You.
Fuck me. Gosh.
Okay. Okay, bitch. Okay, bitch. Your mom's a whore.
Fucking hell.
Go again. my god!
Gotta put on your real gamer hat.
Punish his ass. Get out of there. Okay. Oh, that's a lunge attack. I've ever fucking seen one. Drink your juice, bitch! Ah, okay, I got it off. Fuck. Okay. Swing again. I think I've seen all your moves. Fuck. I don't know what. Oh. Okay. I'm so dead. I'm so dead here. God damn it. I got a fourth of his bar. Down. Down. Making progress. Accidentally do that every time I come over here.
Nope.
No, I'm gonna skip them completely. Shit.
Alright, let's fight this fucking katana bitch.
Okay, I guess I didn't roll. Okay. I don't like my start to this fight. Now I'm rolling.
Get fucked.
Oh, he's not dead.
We need 16 decks. Happen anytime soon.
Oh, first boss. Yeah, first boss, first time ever playing. I'm getting my cheeks absolutely fucking clapped. I am putting myself through this torture because I don't know why.
Because you hate yourself, clearly.
Ah. Took me 3 tries. I'm on like try 7. So I apparently don't even know how to fucking shit. Not even worse than trying to reach out. It's okay, we all
Yeah,
start
that's-
somewhere. I love the optimism. I love it. That's what I need right now because I was getting fucking pissed.
To say, I like this guy.
Yeah, jelly buns. Ah.
Oh no. Let me no. Whatever you are doing. What the fuck?
Okay.
Holy shit! Never do
Get out.
that again. What the fuck? I don't know what the hell happened, but that was a horrific experience.
Oh shit, I had no stamina. Oh, what the fuck is he doing? Okay. Alright. 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 This is nice. This is nice. Okay, I gotta feel him out. Gotta feel him out. What you gonna do, little bitch? Okay. Apparently I didn't dodge there. Get up! I don't even know where to begin to... I don't... Oh, God. Okay. Okay. I don't even know... Like, I can't even see myself. Like, you turn into this giant rat thing. What is...
Oh, that's
What?
sound.
Now my actions are delayed.
White soapstone. That's what I need to do. Oh yeah, I can buy more shit. Oh. It's also right by
He's
the
walking with hope. Yeah. It's actually hindering me now that I've gotten semi used to not having a lock on.
You need to, like I said, I just think you should get used to it eventually. I'm not saying you gotta jump
Get
in.
my
Or if
fucking
you don't
cheese
fucking do this, you're a fucking pussy.
One step forward and 7 steps back. Yeah, I'm actually gonna try to suffer through without it. 'Cause now I've gotten used to the freedom of not having it. Oh my. It's like it looks like they're dead, but then they're not dead. It's like they're one tapping and they fuck my shit up. Gotcha. Okay. Yes, I'm using a controller. I have no clue about pressing the right joystick. Oh, to recenter? Okay, yeah.
No. I forgot.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Clapping my cheeks. Yeah. In front of a small man. Sup? What? Lock on is not the setting auto target. Oh, you're talking about this. Press right just from there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that feels a lot better. That white light, that is lock on. That's what you need
Ow.
to be using against, so your camera doesn't
Oh,
go.
one of
just
you
along
is a
it.
spooky boy, aren't you?
See, well, this
Yeah!
guy in chat's giving me all the strats, and you're just letting me just get my cheese clap. He's telling me about fucking clicking the buttons correctly and all this other shit.
Well,
you're
you
just
know,
you're just here for. I don't even call it emotional support because you're not you're like being like,
I'm-
oh, you're gonna do great.
I'm playing the game too, boy. What do you want me to do?
Lock on's in the training now. Oh, I guess that's one of the blood stains I didn't read.
Need to make sure we get co-op set up, so you know I went ahead and I'm doing things.
Oh, what's up, Brandon? I don't know why I couldn't remember your name at first. Oh God! Trying to multitask and do this is not working. It's like, regardless of where he goes, he's just like, oh, you know, my swing is going to go in your direction. He's going. And then like, okay, so another thing I have to get used to is that even if I click a button, it will do the button
Delay.
eventually, but there's gonna be a
Yeah,
major
no.
delay.
Yeah, no, it queues up shit. That's you gotta be careful. Another thing you should know is that a lot of the time it's gonna sound stupid, but especially like for that boss, it's better to dodge into him than
yeah,
dodge
that-
away from him.
Yeah, I learned that that's kind of thing, cause like his main source of like his attack is at the end of his weapon and not necessarily at the tip of, or it's at the tip of it and not at the base of it.
Yeah. Most of the melee bosses, that's kind of the strat. Especially him, because you know you can't see
Who's calling
after
you boy?
screen,
No one of note.
at any given time.
He's one of those where it's not a derogatory term; it's just a thing. So nothing to be overtly, you know, aggressive about. If you button mash, then it's gonna Gonna like build up the spam. Okay. Okay. So. And the fact that I've just had no appreciation of people like, oh, hashtag speedrun, no hit run, blah 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 bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it's like I'm pretty sure they do speedruns after they beat the game like 30 times. So do I take a drink even though it's not gonna matter? But let's go. Anything this game taught me is self-restraint. Yeah, it's doing what you think you should do, but then just having patience. Okay. And there, I need to get out. He's gonna come with another one. Get out of there. Don't go for the immediate. Get out. Okay. Okay, get out. Take a drink. Okay. All right. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Okay. All right. What is? Oh. Okay. Didn't exactly see what he was doing. Nope. Ha, bitch! Eat a dick. Wish I could teabag.
So I'm assuming you won.
Yes. Holy shit. Boss 1 down. I basically beat the game. Basically, I mean.
You're halfway there.
If they're anything like these chumps, you need to bring somebody, you know, a little bit more experience, you know. First try. Couldn't have done it without Jelly Buns. Jelly Buns is over here coaching me, so. But I feel like that's the thing. I feel like with this game, there's gonna be a coalition of people that really truly understand it, and so they just want to see. Well, you'll have two camps of people, obviously. The people that you just want to see get their cheeks clapped over and over and over in rage, and then those ones that you're just like, oh my god, this man should just stop torturing himself and put the game. Okay, so I guess there's three camps. There's the they want to see you get your cheeks clapped. There's the other ones that want to see you succeed, and there's other ones that are just like, okay, you should probably just stop. Like you're ruining every relationship in your entire life. So
you in this game is an abusive relationship.
oh, I very much so appreciate I wouldn't even call it backseating. It was just literally learning the mechanics of the game. I wouldn't call it would be backseating at all, Jelly. So I actually appreciate it because again, I would have never known any of these things because I definitely didn't take the time to read, you know, all the stuff. But first boss down, I'm basically a god.
So now you're starting Drunk Souls, right?
For what? For every death, there's a shot.
Yeah.
Never even finished this game. I'm a noob.
All right.
And I'm already seeing the stark differences between a game like Remnant and this, not just from the obvious, you know.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, it throws you in. And it's like sink or swim. But then again, also too, with this being the third rendition of the game, I think also there's kind of a semi-expectation that you've played the previous ones. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I think a little bit.
Yeah. So it's like a little part of me is like, yeah, it's kind of throwing me in, but another part is like, you're jumping to the third one. They expect you that you liked it enough to get the third one that you probably played at least the second or the Bloodborne or Demon Souls or something like it. Yeah. Whereas I've never played anything like it, so now I'm also relearning. This is my first Souls game. Yeah, I got the second one too, and the reason why I even got into wanting to play this was the Demon Souls, and then they were like, "Oh, it's only on PS5," and I was like, "Oh, well, GG to that. I'm not buying a fucking PS5 for one game." So. Yeah, it's like I've seen those or heard those horror stories of, yeah, I've fought this boss for 4 hours straight, and I've only gotten to their first phase, through their first phase. Then it's like, oh, you win that battle, just like with me. It's like, oh, I won the. Yeah, I even. It's like, yeah, you know, you get through that first part, and then the second part is like, oh, well, you either figure it out very quickly, or you get your cheese clap and restart. So. But I think that's how you make yourself better as a player, though, is doing the same shit over and over again, and then realizing that you can't just do the same shit over and over again and expect to succeed.
Yeah.
So.
Need to learn.
Yeah. Or at the very least, well, I guess even through like brute force, that's still a way of learning, because it's like, you know, the bonfire will deliver thee to Lothric.
Okay. Once you get there, or
I'm still bad.
I'm assuming we'll be in level range. I'll put down my sign, and you can summon me.
Who's this guy? Hello? Okay, yeah. Okay, somebody in this game for the first time don't want to beat my ass.
Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their molding thrones.
Maybe it's because I'm Korean. I picked it up without much problems. Hey, different strokes for different folks. Like me playing FPS games, it definitely was a struggle to learn how to go from controller to mouse and keyboard, and I thought it was the hardest thing I'll ever accomplish in my life. But then it just comes a time where you just pick it up, you know, like where it stops feeling foreign and it starts feeling normal. Yeah, because and the crazy thing is that I can honestly say, like, me playing PC games for going on like 3 years now, I'm much better on mouse and keyboard than I ever was on controller. And now going back to controller to play FPS games is like, I feel so handicapped. So, and then again, like just like me playing this, my first PC game that I played with my friends, I don't know if you've heard of it, was Counter-Strike Global Offensive, CS:GO. So, definitely a unforgiving game of elite motherfuckers that don't care and will just tap you in the face. Firekeeper, level up, talk, leave.
Ashen One, to be on. Ashen One. Ashen One, predict them to love. Very well.
You gonna let me up, bitch?
Then touch the darkness within me.
Touch your darkness.
Take nourishment from these sovereign.
She's telling me to touch the darkness within her. She on some freaky.
You gotta go deep down.
She on some freaky. I know she see I'm a chick. I mean, I ain't gonna, say that, homosexuality is a sin or anything like that. But are you in it for fashion, souls? Can't say I know what you're referring to, but I do like to keep my swag in game, at the highest level possible.
Alright, is that about fashion souls? That's the only thing that matters in this game.
Yeah, Skins Eagle wins.
Yeah.
Well, like my Destiny 2 character is decked to the teeth. But okay, do I even have anything that I can even upgrade? Yes. See, a man of culture. See, you're a man of culture. You understand where, you know, the importance lies in these games. It is about the build. No, it's about how swagtastic you are, or going in fully effing naked and totally dad dicking.
Sorry, I'm getting ear raped by a dragon right now. I can't hear what you're saying. Oh my god.
A woman of culture. Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
Let's see. Can I even? I don't know what the level up point things are. Okay, souls. Required souls.
Give me a second. Oh my god, they're still coming. What did you just say? I'm sorry.
The noises the girls make are loud and annoying. I don't know why I have an affinity to make female characters. Like all the characters that I've ever made in any game where you can make them female. I guess that was the thing. Like having so many games force you into being a male because it's just a male protagonist or antagonist in some game situations made me think like any chance I can make a girl, why not? Because I'd rather look at the backside of a girl than look at the backside of a man.
Oh hell.
So. Okay, I don't have enough souls for that. Don't have enough souls for that. Don't have enough souls for that. Don't have. Oh wait, no, I do.
I say, what are you trying to do? Because.
Okay, so we got. I like being a strong, bulky man. Vigor. Oh, okay. So you have the I'm unintelligent version, known as simple, and then you have detailed, with all the other stuff out beside it. Okay. So for those that really want to min-max, and then for those like me who just want to see a number go up and not care about what happens in the background. But is it? I would imagine it goes into detail as to what these things mean. Vigor, attunement, endurance.
Yeah, you should be able to pull it up.
Okay, explanation. There we go. Vigor. Governing HP. Also governs resistance to frost. Okay. Also determines number of attunement slots. Okay. Endurance. Sounds kind of self-explanatory. Vitality. Governs maximum equip load. Strength. Willed powerful than heavy weapons. Also governs resistance. Dexterity. Yeah, that immediate, oh my god, it's a gamer grill. Totally get it. Well, I don't get it because I'm not a girl, but I get that when in games with girls or guys or really anybody, we're playing the game and then their character, and then if I know who they are behind the character, cool. If I don't know who they are behind the character, I try not to gender appropriate, which I automatically did with you, but people are so sexist, flame. Yeah. Like when there's plenty of guys that are trash, just like there are plenty of girls that are trash, and there are plenty of guys that are good and guys that are bad. So like it doesn't matter. Like in a game, I'm like, either you communicate, depending on the game, obviously, but it's like if you communicate effectively, like if we're playing Valorant or trying to have a common goal, like it doesn't matter what's dangling or not dangling between your legs or chest or backside or whatever. Like we have a common goal, and if you're bad, I'm gonna tell you you're bad. If I'm bad, I'm gonna say I'm bad. If regardless of sex. But I just know that in so many places, the moment you cue up a mic and it doesn't sound like some burly dude, all of a sudden now people just flip shit. So, because I play with my sister a lot on games. And it's like the attention that she attracts just from queuing up her mic. I'm like, you thirsty. Oh, God. Like, this is awful. It's a toxic place. Just like the gym. Like the gym. I empathize dearly with women that go into the gym. Because it's just a cesspool of men that just crazy.
Moment.
the world that we live in, and how it doesn't really change across the seas and stuff like that. Like it's just as bad everywhere else as it is in America, if not in some places even worse. I don't use mics anymore. Yeah, and I feel like it's just like it takes away from so much because using a mic it's easier than having to type in a chat or do whatever. So. All right, I'm not gonna upgrade anything right now.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Now, what do I need to stick in the thing? Oh, fine. Work. Appraisals 3. What is this good for? Am I ranking like the blood smudges? Good, this is it. Good, this be a backstepping? Talk to people. Okay. What? Come again? This guy literally just yeeted himself off the top of the altar.
Where are you at?
That's how people died. I'm in the shrine still.
Okay.
Like I literally touched a blood stain and he just yeeted himself off the top of this. I think there's another. I'm gonna do some exploration. Talk to some people.
Yeah. There's some shit in there. What level are you right now?
Make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a
Level a billion.
made of the shrine.
I'm talking to somebody, so I don't think I can check this shit.
Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells.
Oh,
I've lots of little things to ease the burden
Level-
of a weary
level 10.
traveler. And
I
yet,
think we
I
should be able to
am
find
unable
each other.
to,
I'm level 17
not
right
so
now,
charitable
so
as to give
I
my
will-
didn't you
goods
just start a
away.
new character?
yes,
How the
but I
fuck are you
beat the
saying
boss. I
Souls.
beat the boss
am
for the
doomed.
starting gift. I took the
As is
Oh,
thou
the
soul,
XP thingy.
No.
and then I beat the. I don't know if you found the Titanite lizard in the tutorial area. The big spooky.
No, I literally beat those skeletons' asses, beat the boss's ass, and then just booked it into
Alright.
the next day.
There's also big spooky
Ashen
rock
One,
lizard,
Be sure to bring more souls.
and he drops like a shit ton of souls. So yeah, that's why I got
Thor?
so high.
Santa? Me spawned in.
Well, a newcomer, I see.
Is it God?
I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble
God's a
smith,
blacksmith.
forging weapons.
It's apparently ripped.
You're in search of the Lords
And
of
has
Cinder, I trust.
Awesome beard.
A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
Yo, Smith that for free now? Of course not.
You think it's a fucking chair?
Pretty be careful. I don't want to see them.
So when I get my AR-15,
there is a mod for it.
I will clap this entire game. Give me a gun. Is that the Iron Throne? That man is dead. I forgot how like grueling and gruesome this game is. Like it's just so depressing. I don't know. Oh yeah, there's no like jumping. There's only walking up things. I'm telling you, if I had an AR-15, it'd be over. Like machine gun, pistol, anything. These are all the thrones for the Lords of Cinders, and he's not dead. Bruh, he definitely looked like he's.
Seen some better days. We'll say that.
Oh, okay, okay. He wow. Talk to him though.
All that unkindled.
Like, if I farted in his general direction, he would go into a coma. Like,
It's true.
no, there's no way he has control, 100% control over his bowels. Like, there's no way. Like,
if substantiation be thy want,
where's his legs?
eyes upon my child call.
They gone.
This man.
This sad cadaver.
Let me hold that crown,
No
though.
need to be coy. Have a closer look. Knowest thou of our purpose?
Knowest thou of our purpose?
5 thrones
And the
were
frowning
built
shadow,
5
depressed and tired and
lords
miserable.
as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast
Sounds like the
fading
U.S.
flame must be linked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire.
I mean, if I were him too, I'd be ready to fucking die
I
too.
became a lord of cinder.
Let's be.
I may be but small,
Yeah, it's not called Light
but
Souls.
I will die
Yeah, no.
a colossus. Treat the firekeeper not with discourtesy. She is much like thee, prisoners both, kept to link.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, yeet. Okay, so I explored the blacksmith who wants basically 16 virgins in order for me to be able to upgrade. Wait, where did my? Oh, okay, where did my slashy boy go? Okay. I like in this game too. Like, it's not like in other games where it's like when you're in a non-combat area, like, you know, you don't have your things at the ready. It's like, nah, they ready for the smoke all the time.
Hell yeah. You gotta be.
It's like they are ready for anybody to pull up at any time. Okay, this is a. Is there a sprint? Or is this light jog the entire time?
Pardon me? Yeah, that is a fucking hitbox.
Didn't read the bloodstains. Oh no! You forget about this. Guess you can sprint. Ow! I am clicking in analog. I am. Yes. Control air. Xbox control air. B. That's a weird button. I mean, I guess it makes sense given that the attack step is the other buttons, but that's weird.
What is that?
That sprint is B, but I guess sprinting's generally not something you just do all the time anyway, so. This game has weird ass controls. This game's just weird in and of itself. Like, just from the gameplay and this jump left joystick. I don't know. And there's like no way of changing it either. That's why I'm like, for the people that attempt this on mouse and keyboard, I would imagine that that's.
Oh, they have to be like mentally ill if they're doing that shit.
Play the PS4 controller. Yeah, I have a PS4 controller, but ironically enough, with me having relatively small hands, I still enjoy the feel of an Xbox controller. Read message. Quagmire required ahead. Okay. Could this be a backstepping? Okay. Yeah, I feel you. My hands are baby hands. I can't even hold a football. Hey, some footballs are huge. Like an NFL football is actually pretty big. But then again, I speaking for me having small hands, so like anytime in lab in high school or in college, they're always like, oh, you need a large? No. Small if you have it, medium if that's the only thing you have left, because I just have small hands. I need an XXL. Wouldn't call those exactly small hands unless you just have like long fingers. I mean, I guess that's a thing. What's this? Rocking two-handed. Bonfire. Is anybody else I need to talk to in here? I talked to the Jesus / Santa. No, this is a joke. Okay, so I talked to Elsa at the front. I'm giving them all nicknames so I can remember these people. So we got Buff Santa / Jesus, and then we got Elsa at the front. Okay, you're good. Go to Lothric. Okay. Gotta chill at the bonfire.
You're going to Lothric. Let me...
Do I travel? Okay.
Yes.
High Wall of Lothric.
I'm gonna try to get you to summon me. Oh. Let me know when you get to the Lothric bonfire.
Bonfire. Am I glowing because I beat the fuck out of that boss? I didn't start like glowing like this until I,
Yes.
put him in the dirt.
It also gives you an HP buff.
Oh,
well, it brings you to your full HP is what I should say. I think.
Gotcha.
I don't think it's so.
See, I was already playing handicap and I'm at Pog. Let's go. Yeah. Push. Oh wow, less blackness and dark bleakness. I feel like a dragon's just gonna come through and like snatch me up.
Yeah.
There's dragons in this game, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's only fitting. I mean, like the castles and cathedrals and stuff. There was something that I was supposed to read. I mean, you're gonna see one real soon. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of things I'm gonna see that I'm just gonna be like. Okay. Is there any reason to break the boxes like in Remnant? Like they'll like drop loot or is it
Because
just
it's
ways of
fun.
There's already things that are gonna be time sinks in this game. I don't need to be breaking open boxes that are unnecessary.
Fine, then don't break open boxes.
Fun
You got that bonfire yet?
It's lit.
Okay. I have put down my summon sign.
Not really. But
My name is Slit Tickler, and I am a pale ass white dude with a creeper stash. So find me. It's the glowing neon white signs on the floor too. That wasn't apparent.
This is Eva Kant. Slit Tickler. Okay.
Hey.
Virgil. Alright, well. Okay. Reloading.
Give me
big
one
ass
moment.
axe.
Okay. So if we go this way, this is like a little dead end, but I think you get an item here.
Jelly in the chat said he looks more like if Dr. Disrespect came in DS.
What was this about? You didn't want to be fucking busting up boxes?
I didn't know what
and
you were
shit?
doing, so I had to fill the time somehow.
I'm going this way, baby.
Where's this way? Ping it.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to run into
Going
shit
to
that
the
wants to kill
right.
me. Yeah. Okay. Let me. To the right.
Oh, just so you know, the dogs in this game, they did design them beautifully, where they're basically able to teleport to you as long as you're like they're slightly off screen. Don't ask why or who or how or anything.
I hate the dogs. I feel like dogs in any game are kind of always jank. Just like
Dogs
in Call
in
of Duty
Souls
Zombies.
games are fucking the
Oh,
worst.
I'm looting just about everything. I don't know if I should be doing that, but fuck it.
Yeah, no, just you want the loot, boy, and I don't know. I guess there's not. This way does have a shortcut, for later. That's down her. We cannot open it just yet.
Oh, big boy! That boss is bigger than you. Get a dick.
Gang squad.
Ganged up on him.
Alright.
Hello? It's not open from the side. Okay.
Yeah. Ding. Hello. I went back up towards the bonfire. Wrong way.
They're just worshiping their shrine.
Fuck 'em.
The pokes with my pokey stick.
And then this part, go up here. They're trying to set up an ambush for us, brother.
I'm gonna go two handy.
Gotta get the sleepy boys right here.
Ooh, got him. It's a dragon?
Mm-hmm.
I'm climbing up his butt. Hold up. Oh, okay, that's as far as I can go.
And there should be in the binoculars up here, brother. You're really into that butt.
Fire bomb. See, now we're talking. Oh shit. Am I supposed to be in here? Fuck it. Yeet. 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 Okay, there's a dude in here. He wants to touch my butt. You do not have my consent, sir. Yeet. Yeet. Get shit on. Have y'all not heard? I beat that Igor guy
Igor.
from the streets. That's what I do. I don't want to fall down there.
Here.
Yeah,
Collect the
bitch.
item.
You better be
Go
glad
this
you're in
way.
between me and these bars. I'd be on.
God damn it.
Okay, so climb. Okay, descend. Okay, there's a button for it. It's not jank where you're just supposed to kind of like line it up and then hope.
No. So, remember you were talking about that dragon a minute
shit.
ago?
Definitely drank some whiskey. I didn't mean to. Is he drinking?
Yeah, they can take shots too. Don't go too far that way.
Oh, he's gonna be on
Back
fire.
up, back up.
Why? He wants to get this. You can get the smoke too.
No, I'll show you why.
All comers can get
No.
it. Oh,
Why is it not loading in? There it is.
Fight his big ass into fucker. Go.
Fuck no. Okay, you gotta like bait him into attacking up here, and then you run like fucking shit this way.
Get off me. Pull up on your city. You don't know about us.
They're still coming.
I'll beat
Baby.
their ass. Yeah. Just leg it. No, damn it! God damn it! I didn't mean to drink the potion.
And there is a big boy up this way now. Or not really a big boy, but a bigger boy.
They run like little biatches. About that smoke. Fuck! Keep drinking my shit. Now I ain't got no more drink. Oh, there's a little knight looking dude. He looks kind
Yeah,
of cool.
that's the boy I was talking about.
Get his cheese clapped. He ain't about that life.
Dude, we're too strong.
Ragdoll mechanics, bitch. Desecrating your body, bitch. Okay. I can't take his armor. I feel like his armor's still good.
You gotta hope it drops. Okay.
It's not open from the side. What is it open? This game is a maze.
Oh, and there's a bonfire right here too. Come up. Come up.
What? I'm too busy breaking shit.
Come up here.
Threading the needle.
Come up here.
Fireball. Track
See?
star.
Bonfire.
Aren't we just here?
No.
I feel like this is
This
very
is different.
It looks the same.
It looks the same, but this is different. I promise you.
Do I have to sit at it to get my shit back? Oh.
Yeah, but I don't think you can sit at it when I'm here.
So when can I fuck up that dragon? I feel like it definitely should be a thing that I can fuck up. You know, there's a bunch of games that are like, oh, let me parade this big, thing in front of me, and then it's like, oh, well, you'll never get to fight it. But I feel like in this game, since it's all about the smoke, I should be able to just dad dick anything that I want to dad dick.
Beautifully put.
Picking up a bunch of stuff, I don't even know what it is. These trees are interesting.
Oh, the people trees?
Skello trees.
You tried to backstab me, you motherfucker.
I don't know where you are.
I'm literally just downstairs.
You act like I can just see that.
I mean, I moved like 10 feet away from you.
This game, that's a mile.
Fair
Yeet.
point.
Yeah, 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 yeah. They're your cousins. And your uncle. Yeah. It'd be really dope if these things actually have no drop. No drop shit. Loot. Why is all their stuff so brittle? Like I literally just roll into it and it's like just falls all into pieces.
What do you mean? And then you need a key for this dude.
Hey, it's locked. You can kill a dragon if you want, but have fun with that. I mean, I'm just telling you, the dragon tried to pull up, you know, and I'm like, pull up and get the hands. That's all I'm about. Is I'm just like, he can get it. Anybody, he or she can get it. It doesn't matter. His hands are bisexual.
Hands are bisexual. Wow.
His hands do not discriminate based on age, race. Well, some ages, you know, when you just out here beating babies. But
What if the baby deserved it?
when the baby's talking shit, you get hit. You know. Oh my God! Get off me! Get off me! I was reading chat. Cracker. Walk up to him. Isn't that the dragon? Who's? Okay. Who is this?
There are multiple.
Okay.
You're gonna notice that a lot of this area looks the same. Also, I hope I go after the right one. I fucked up. I fucked up.
How's there a lot of? Okay.
I forgot
Okay.
which one it was.
You tried to walk. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, okay. So now we're at the head of the dragon that I was walking up his butt cheeks. Okay. Who you guys killed?
Go level up real quick, cause I got a lot of fucking souls.
I have 0 souls now because of somebody who decided he wanted to just Rambo in there. He awakened
Who
it.
tried to avoid.
If that was the dragon, if it hadn't been so abrupt, he would have got his cheeks clapped. That's all I'm saying. Is that he had to sneak attack like a little biatch.
You literally, like, I was trying to kill it before it became that, because you can do that.
My thing is that, you know, if you hadn't just snuck me, you know, and basically cheap shotted me, it would have been a totally different story.
Yeah.
Get up and fight like a man or woman. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, just me and you. Come with it. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Think you got the moves. Think you got the juice. But you don't. You done fucked up, Aaron. Yep. You dipped when you should have dodged, bitch. You dipped when you should have dodged. Excuse me, dragon? Could you... I don't know, there's probably people trying to sleep, you know. Need you to tone it down. Hey, wake up. Oh, we should try more of these. Before I get my cheese back. Shit. Shit. I'm bad at timing this. Shit. Actually, no, dude. Again, was sleeping in this game. Trying to parry and kept fucking it up, so I may have did a die.
Brilliant. What Did you spawn in that bonfire that we found, or did you spawn at the first one?
But the bonfire that we found.
Okay, I'm heading there because I realized I had not unlocked that yet. So I will be in a town near you shortly.
Ouch. Ouch. I should probably stop two-handing this.
Oh, I was gonna say, speaking of which, when do you done with your semester?
I think it's like December 10th or some shit. Something like that.
I got to go to Paris next week, but after that I should be down sometime to go inspect your premises, boy. Pop that.
Chat, y'all didn't see that. That didn't just happen. It's an illusion. I was my first to be fair, my other death was because I was trying to figure out the parry thing, and then the second death was I was two-handing the weapon and didn't know that I couldn't drink something while two-handing a weapon because, you know, I don't know why it just didn't make actual sense. And then yeah, so scientifically speaking, it wasn't my fault. That's all I have to say. So just gonna yeah.
You know what I also just thought of? If I can hear myself think over this dragon fucking raping my ears. Oh my god.
So is there any massive penalty to just dying over and over again?
Yes. You lose, like I said, like a third of your health bar. And also,
so as you die more, it punishes you more. That sounds fun.
No, like it's not every time you lose a third. It's if you lose your Ember form, that's when you lose a third of your health. And then you also cannot summon people. So if you want to resummon
my shit.
I still can't hear you over the dragon. So if you want to resummon me, you have to use an Ember to go back to human.
They beat my ass. So how do I? Wait, so I have to use a what?
Ember.
Right, should I just have one of those?
You should have found one by now.
I have a spook. I have another hood. Weight and durability. I have a firebomb, throwing knives. Oh, I have throwing knives? I don't think I have an ember.
You should have found one, I think, in Firelink or the starting area. I don't remember which. If anything, you can buy them from the handmaiden at Firelink as well.
I guess I can get back there by going to the bonfire. Travel. talking about Elsa?
Welcome home,
No,
Ashen.
the old lady in the chair.
Oh, how
You said it was a what? So it was an ember?
Mm-hmm. Bruh, what are you? Let me retarget, please.
Insufficient souls.
Ashen One,
Hold up.
be sure to bring more souls.
I wonder what they do with these souls. Yeah. 'Cause they totally ambushed me, that's why I died. You know, if it was a 1v1, totally different situation.
Different story, yeah.
Okay, well, fuck it. We're going back out there to... What is our objective? Like, everything seems to suck here. So it seems like no matter how many bosses I, you know, give the long, you know, rod of the law to, it's not really going to change whatever governmental system they have going on here.
You think they have one? Anarchy,
Again,
bitch.
that's what I'm saying. That it wouldn't make it not what it is, just like it wouldn't dethrone whatever is here.
Well, actually, nah. The I don't remember the fucking lore for this game. Mostly because what I do remember the lore is just that is like, God, you want to suck Dark Souls 1's cock? Fuck Dark Souls 2.
And like I'm assuming that the Lord of the Souls games are so bad. Okay. I'm assuming that, you know, how a boss becomes a boss is that obviously they clap the cheeks of people below them, making them, you know, the boss.
You're putting too much
Is
thought.
that still thinking too much? Oh my god, this dog.
The Souls games are just purposely vague. Which, you know, I like to some extent. Sometimes, like, I want, like, actual something, please. Oh.
Down, Cujo. Sir, you're drunk. What the fuck? Oh. How the fuck? Oh, he's sprinting after me. Oh, it's my bum bum. Okay, come and get it.
Bum.
Nope. Okay.
No, there's a third one. Fuck. I don't care.
Lords of Slippers. I'm assuming it's a thing that goes with the game makes the weapon better than the Firekeeper.
But what?
That when I sit at the bonfire, all the motherfuckers spawn back again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nope. 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 Save yourself. Yeah. Drink some more Gatorade.
That is whiskey.
Both. There's a dude back here. Okay. Chill out. No. I'm good. We good. Ugh. Okay, so go through here. Got the breeze. Okay. That solves that half of the map.
Mistake.
Okay. Guy's a total dick.
That describes basically everyone in these games, so.
How the fuck do I take down his shield? Okay. There we go. No, you. I hit the freaking wall. Oh, hey, doofus.
Broadsword. Can I use that? Nope.
Nope.
Oh, well, I think I'm like one, yeah, I'm like one dex away.
Slicing and dicing. Hell yeah. Oh, you. Of course, there's a guy just chilling in fucking boxes back there. And I'm one tap,
He's
so
a little
literally
box
just,
boy.
he just kills me. Appreciate you for stopping by and being here. You know, all the wide audience that is here. Just started streaming and stuff like that. So, you know, think it's cool or whatever. You know, drop a follow. I stream every now and again, here and there, whenever I'm not in class or whatever. So, but I do wish you the best of luck as well. And thank you for all the tips on the game and sticking through me literally being hot garbage. So I appreciate you. Run through those.
there's another dog somewhere. I know. Oh, there you go. I like how close his footsteps sound. How many?
Okay.
No, if I can. Oh no, because I gotta get past Spooky Big Boy. No. Oh, do not sell. I do have some soul.
You never guess where I am.
Are you at the same damn place you just were? Oh, those are worth more than I thought they were. Shit. Take me to 15. Then... Yeah. Right. Use thinking cap. Do that. See how I like broadsword. Oh, yeah. Tower on the wall.
Aha! I beat that fucking big ass thing that randomly pops out. And I have Amber now.
What big ass thing that randomly pops out?
The thing that killed me because you were like, oh, I picked the wrong one. And
Oh, that one, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Took the old the brain juice a minute to, unthaw.
I'm going back to the bonfire.
Oh, gray rat. What does blue tear stone do again? Sure. Boy, give me that Titanite shard, brother. Yeah, that's gonna be some stupid damage, isn't it? Oh shit, I can snipe him from up here, can't I? The cheese. This one won't be as effective. Yeah. Still hit somehow. No, yeah, I did only buy 2 redstone, 3, needed 4. Oh well. Get fucked. rapier. Where does this end? Making a lot of noise, but... Come out.
Yeah, Jelly Bean said, I'm gonna head off now, but I enjoyed the stream.
Hell yeah.
And apparently she's Korean?
Well, hey. You got a fan. International, 2 internationals.
Yeah.
That makes them better by default.
Are you gonna join back up, or am I gonna continue to smash my balls in this area?
What?
Are you gonna join again, or?
Oh yeah, sorry. I can join up. I didn't realize you were waiting on me.
Well, I found an ember, and so I was like, oh.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hopefully we're still matchable, because I did have like a fuck ton of souls I was sitting on, so I just went and used them. But I'll put my sign down. I'm right by that bonfire. Why did you do that 3 times in a row? Okay. Should have said something sooner, brother.
You know, I was like, oh, I got an ember.
Well, look, sometimes I'm stupid.
Wait, do I have to be near the same bonfire then?
Where are you at right now?
Same place before we left, so. Or before you left, rather.
On the
High wall of Lothric.
Okay, I'm at the tower on the wall bonfire. 'Cause that one's a bit closer to where we need to be.
here now, but I don't see nothing.
Let's say I have it right in front of the bonfire, but I'll put it down again. Said we might be out of level range now.
Yeah, 'cause I definitely haven't leveled up.
Okay, let's see, what level am I? So you're still level, what, 10?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think we're out of range. I'm 21 right now. Let me try putting it. Alright, I put the summon sign in the corner by where you pick up by the corpse that had an item. Right by the bonfire. So if you don't see it there, then yeah, I don't think we are matchable anymore. I assume we're just not able to do it anymore. Pepe hands. I shall refrain from leveling and let you keep up, or let you catch up. 'Cause I gotta buy weapon shit anyway. Oh, hee hee. Think you're so fucking funny, don't you? Why did I go there? How did I do that? I'm still mid-rolling. Best part about the Souls games is when the enemies from a distance use like PS2 movement animations 'cause they're loading in. phantom here? Neat. chest. Please switch weapons.
Fuck this game. All I gotta say. Didn't mean to do that. Well, he didn't like being all
It's
tabbed
round
out,
two.
so that's all I can do. But appreciate everybody for hanging out, watching me die, and everything like that. If you did enjoy the stream, just hit the follow button or whatever. We'll be playing more of this, unfortunately, so you just see me fail over and over and over again. Yeah, so I will see you guys later.
What you gonna go eat? Oh. Yeah, sorry I out-leveled you. Yeah. my B. Just farm a bit, and then like I said, I'm not gonna level up anymore until you catch up, so we can actually play. Yeah. The farming. It is what it is, baby. Dude, those enemies were leveling up so much off of you. Pick this up, so I'll just get my shitty souls.